What's up, everybody? Gonna give it a minute. To get going here. My hat straight. Looks like the hat straight on the right. Actually, I'm gonna wait 30 seconds because I think you guys have to watch a commercial first. I think. I'm not sure. Monetization should be set on. Alright, guys. I don't know if anybody's here yet, but check this out. So I'm gonna show you guys something. So here I'm on like the outskirts of town. What's going on, Amanda? So I'm on the outskirts of town, right? I went to go buy my mailman a gift card to McDonald's, right? And I was going by the river. Now you guys, we gotta figure out. So right over there in that shopping center on the other side, there's a homeless shelter. But the problem is they kick the homeless out every single day at like 8 o'clock in the morning, and they can't come back till like 7. Hey, what's up, Wizzy Week? How's it going, man? Oh shoot, I gotta call you. My bad. But so there's a homeless shelter a block and a half away, right? But then during the daytime they have nowhere to go because they get kicked out, and McDonald's kicks them out all the time. So I mean, just look at this. I mean, what can we do to help the situation out? I mean, freaking, it's just trash just everywhere, right? Just trash. And I mean, it's like, you know, what are we gonna do? What can we do? This river, so once you get like over there, they actually have places for everybody to run down and go. It's like a walking area, it's a play area for kids, right? Well, the water is about to start coming. The water's about to start coming from the mountains over there, and all this trash and needles. I bet you there's needles down there somewhere, right? What's up, Shady? From what I understand, the people, this is where they get all their drugs at, is down here. This is the riverbed area where they say that the drugs are sold mostly. I mean, just look at all this junk in the riverbed. Yeah, the shelter is only open at night, right? So, I mean, what are these people supposed to do? I mean, what can we do? We have such a huge homeless problem here in California. And we have 2 shelters here in town. One drug tests you. You can't come in unless you're drug tested. The other one lets you come in, but you have to go to a service, right? I mean, look at how bad this place is. It's just disgusting, right? All this stuff is, as soon as the river kicks on, this is gonna, right? I mean, these people are they're gonna lose a place to stay because this actually fills up pretty good with water. So the homeless people, some of them I've seen even kind of like stuck in the middle. I've also had days where I've come by here and you see people naked in the river taking a bath. And I mean, it's bad, you know. I mean, I bring stuff down here every once in a while. I'll bring food and stuff. But I mean, it's just, look at the conditions down here. I mean, there's tons of Sharpie carts. So they have a road over there too. See where that person is? They have a road where it goes up. Walk to the mission or whatever. So I mean, like, the other homeless shelter, like I said, you have to be drug tested. Then there's a third one, and it's for women only. So this homeless shelter is for women only, right? And they get in there, but you can only get in there if you've been homeless for a year. Why do you have to be homeless for a year in order to get in a homeless shelter? That just doesn't make sense to me, right? So I've come down here and I've done these homeless counts. And on the homeless counts, they have questionnaires. And the question says, hey, are you, what's your sexual preference? You know? And then they say, the other question is, how long have you been homeless? Where do you stay? Are you have a sexually transmitted disease? That's all the questions asked. And so I said, hey, can we ask them, what can we do to get you out of this situation? And they said no. So I asked this company, I'm like, well, then why are we doing this? And she's like, for every homeless person we count, we get so much money and funding from the government. So these homeless shelters, They're all nonprofits, right? But they get tons of money, and they don't care about getting more people in. So, like, my ex-wife worked at one. And the homeless shelter here, where it's only for women, and you have to be homeless for a month and prove that you've been homeless for a year. You have to be homeless for a year, and you have to prove it before you can get in there. How does that help these people, right? And I know every October she'd be like, hey, help me shop at Costco. And I'm like, shop for what? And she's like, well, my work has leftover money, and if we don't spend it, then we won't get as much money next year. So I've seen them literally buy, like this year they'll buy brand new outside furniture, and then next year they'll buy it again, and they'll throw the other stuff away. Because if they don't buy it, then the government won't give them more money. That's how the government works, folks. That is how the government works. So, I mean, giving all this money to homeless, to the homeless problems, whoever's in charge of it is not doing it right. All they are is for more money. It's just about the money. They're not there to help the homeless. So, what's up, buddy? My tow truck buddy over there. So, yeah, it's just bad. I mean, I know there's 3 types of homeless people down there. There's the homeless people that just don't give a shit anymore. They don't care. They don't want to follow any rules, and that's why they live down there. Then there's the ones that have a drug addiction, right? And then there's the ones that, have mental disabilities. Well, the ones with the drug addictions, the DA from Fresno said we need to be stricter on all drug crimes. She's all for all these liberal politicians that say, oh, it's their first offense, let them go. You just let them go. No, you need to put them in a program so they can learn to not be dependent on drugs or learn the issue, Because she said, yeah, it starts out as a little drug problem, and the next thing you know, it's a huge drug problem, and they end up living in the riverbed or in homeless camps because that's all they have, because their drugs have eaten all their money away and eaten their minds, I don't know. I don't know what the solution is, folks. But whatever the government's doing right now, it's not working. I think we need to reevaluate our homeless, whoever's in charge of the homeless committees, You think legalizing and taxing drugs would fix a lot? I think that too, but here's the problem. So we've legalized marijuana here in California, right? But the taxes are so high on the marijuana that people still go and buy it on the streets on the black market because they're not paying the huge taxes that the taxes are so huge that people still go on the black market and buy their weed. I don't know. It's sad seeing these homeless people live down there. I've been homeless. I was homeless for a month, but I got out of it. I don't know. It's just so hard seeing these people like that. And I've had issues with them in the past. The homeless. My wife had a thrift store, and the homeless people ruined it because they were living in front of the store, they were pooping in front of the store, peeing in front of the store. So I've always tried to help it, Boris, everything in government's a scam. Yeah, you know what? I mean, what else can we? What it is what it is. Shoot, what in the military? What a MRE costs like $200 each or something like that. The government is not run like a business. The government is this Mexican flag. I live in Mexidera, as my friends call it. Yeah, man, I know they choose to be homeless and stuff, but I mean, you wish they wouldn't be there, because number one, they're destroying that riverbed, and now those needles are gonna go and get washed down. You want to send some? I know it's nice and sunny here. It's real nice and sunny today. I'm not even wearing a sweater. Yes, I was wearing a sweater earlier. But yeah, I'd send it to you if I could, Joey. But I don't know, folks. If you guys got a better idea of how to help the homeless, do me a favor, get into politics. Find a way. I tried. I ran for county supervisor, and because they said I wasn't Mexican, I shouldn't run. And being a Proud Boy didn't help. And then that happened. You know what I mean? But do me a favor. Get into politics. Don't be a politician. Run your city, run your county, run your board of education like a business. Take care, so that way everybody takes care of each other, right? I mean, stop, if we just cut down the waste by 10-20%, what do we earn? We have $1 trillion bills on stuff, right? So 10% of $1 trillion, you know how much money that would save? And you know how much good we could do with that money? I don't know. Yeah, I know. How can you help people that don't want to be helped? I don't know. But we can't have them living like that in the river, destroying our environment. And California is the biggest people on environment here, right? And yet they let people live in the river like that, leaving needles, leaving trash, pooping in the river water. I don't know. All right, guys. Well, I am home. I just wanted to do a short video on this channel because I got to keep building this channel up. If you don't know, my other channel, I have a backup channel, and that's where I go live on every night because I have a strike on this channel right now. So look me up. It's in the description, the channel name. But also, if you can't find it, just type live chat with EddieBlockFilms or live chat at EddieBlockFilms house. You'll see my logo. Subscribe to that channel because that's where every night at 6 o'clock I go live and we do our talks. You get, my life, you were homeless less than a year. Now even if I have a job, I get a job within a month. I have training, but I don't understand what. I feel the same way too, my life. I've had the same issues. But all right, guys, I'm going to get going. I got to go take care of some business. And do me a favor and like and subscribe to this channel. Share it. Also like and subscribe to my backup channel. That's where I go live every night where we can talk like this. Hola, Luvia. ¿Cómo estás? So yeah, that one is live chat with Eddie Block or live chat at EddieBlockFilms house. Something like that. It's in the description. All right, guys. So check it out. Talk to you later. And do me a favor. Don't say anything too wrong on your chat because I get in trouble for what you guys say there too. So after this, comment to get me built up in the ratings again. All right. Love you guys. Have a good day.